Today, I want to share with you guys how you can learn trading so fast that it feels like you're cheating. But real quick, as always, if you guys do find value in this video, make sure to smash that like button as well as clicking that subscribe and that bell icon. It would mean the absolute world to me. Okay, so when it comes to becoming a profitable trader, it is a lot more than watching a few YouTube videos and placing a few trades. So if I was brand new and I wanted to learn trading as fast as possible, this is exactly what I would do. I would personally say keep your strategy as simple as possible. And that is exactly what I teach here on this YouTube channel. The way that I trade is supply and demand, Fibonacci retracements, other key levels, confirmation in the volume as well as a price action, and a handful of intraday setups. So I have 1,300 videos here on my YouTube channel showing you exactly how to do this. So I highly suggest going through some of my videos. Now, once you start to learn more about supply and demand, Fibonacci, and the intraday setups, the next thing you want to do is go back and backtest. Now, personally, I suggest using TradingView to do your back testing. I have no affiliation with TradingView. I still pay $14.95 every single month to use this feature. But if you pay that $14.95, what you can do is go to a 5-minute time frame or even a 15-minute time frame and use the replay feature and pretty much just go back and back test on trades. And you can go bar by bar. So I like to use this reference when I am teaching. Assume you're somebody who's just simply watching YouTube videos or just simply placing trades. That just gives you one repetition in the market. Now, if you're going to the gym and you just do one rep of bench press, you're not going to make much progress. However, if you're watching YouTube videos and applying that to the charts and back testing, that now is going to give you 2 repetitions. So the person who's doing 2 reps of bench press compared to the person that's doing 1 rep of bench press is going to progress a lot more and a lot quicker. So going back and back testing what you are learning, regardless if it's from me or other traders, that's going to help put the education that you're learning to the test. Now, once you start actually applying that stuff to the chart and back testing, you're going to be able to identify what you're doing right or what you're doing wrong. Say you really like to trade liquidity sweeps. So we have this previous high right here. Price comes up into it and it rejects it. Okay, well, what do we want to start looking for when price goes up into the reject? Elevation in the volume, letting you know that sellers are in control. An exhaustion move going up into the reject area. These are 2 things that I love to look for going into rejects or bounces. So you have this very large aggressive move into the reject, very long upper wick off of the level with the elevation and volume. That to me confirms to go short with a stop loss right above these highs. And as we see within the next few candles, we made a very nice move to the downside. So you want to start making note of things like that. Say for this reject example, all we did was slowly grind up into the reject level. You ended up taking it short, but it just broke right through it. Make note of that. Don't take rejects if price slowly grinds into it. However, the higher probability rejects come when we have an exhaustion move into the reject level or into the bounce level. And that is stuff I have learned by going back and back testing. So now that you have 2 repetitions in the market, how can we add a third? Well, the third is to actually trade this when it is happening live, because being able to watch price live and make decisions when price is actually moving is a lot different than going back and back testing, or a lot different than watching a YouTube video. So for example, when I am live trading, you guys are hearing me say exactly what I am looking for. Like, this is a beautiful move into my reject level. We got the elevation in the volume and we got the confirming price action. It's a lot different to be able to read this intraday than it would be to backtest. So this is going to create repetition number 3, watching the price action in real time as the market is open. So again, the person that is doing 1 rep of bench press, they're not going to progress too much. The person who's doing 2 reps of bench press, they're going to progress quicker. The person who's doing 3 reps of bench press, however, is going to progress a lot quicker than the other 2. So if you compared those 3 traders side by side, the person who's only watching YouTube videos or the person who's only back testing compared to the person who's back testing, trading live, and watching YouTube videos, they're going to progress 3 times quicker than the person who's just simply trading or watching YouTube videos. And real quick, if you guys haven't already, I highly suggest checking out my book, The New Age of Day Trading, the Ultimate A through Z Trading Guide. 320 pages goes over my entire day trading strategy, the indicators I use, stop loss strategies, Fibonacci retracements, sniper entries, and so much more. So again, if you guys want to check it out, The New Age of Day Trading, the Ultimate A through Z Trading Guide, officially on Amazon. The link will be down in the description. So now that you have these 3 repetitions, how can we then create repetition number 4? Now, repetition number 4 is going to come from journaling these trades that you take or journaling what you see intraday. So again, like I mentioned over here, we can use this reject example. Say you were looking for price to reject off of this high of day, and instead of making this large exhaustion move into the level, price just slowly grinded up into it, probably something like, I don't know, let's do like a slow grind up, kind of like something like this. And you end up taking it short and it just blows through it. Well, what you want to do is go back and journal that. Because the only way that we are going to learn from our mistakes in the market is by journaling it and seeing ourselves make the same mistakes over and over and over again. So say you take rejects after a slow grind up 4, 5, 6, 7 times in a row, and all of them are a loser, and you journal that every single time, you're going to start to notice a pattern. Hey, when price slowly grinds into a reject, we probably should not take it. But when you take it and it's a winner, you identify that it's a large exhaustion move into your area. And again, say you take 5, 6, 7 winning trades doing this, you're going to journal that this is ideally what you want to look for in the market. So going back and journaling, regardless of what happened throughout the day, winning trades, losing trades, emotions, that's going to create repetition number 4. And that's going to 4x your experience in the market. So again, you are going to progress a lot quicker than anybody else if you are doing these 4 things. Now, the final thing that I would say to create repetition number 5, and I know this sounds super weird, but what I would do is once you start to identify what your definition of an A+ setup is, take 5 to 10 minutes a day, go lay down and close your eyes. Now, when you close your eyes, I want you to imagine what your definition of an A+ setup is. And I'm going to show you what my definition of an A+ setup is, and I cannot tell you the amount of times that I've sat here and visualized this exact setup. So whenever I see it in the market, I do not hesitate because I've seen it, 1, so many times in the market. 2, I've journaled this so many times. I've back tested it so many times, but I've also seen it so many times in my head once I knew what to look for, that when I see this setup, I am immediately in the position. So a setup that I really like to look for is when we get a large move to the upside. I then identify the low of the move and the high of the move, take a Fibonacci retracement, draw it from pivot low to pivot high, wait for price to trade back into the 50 or 61.8% retracement, make it support, and then when we get that, I look for a long entry with a stop loss right below. So taking 5 to 10 minutes every single day to do this, you're going to see the setup so many damn times that when you actually see it in the market, you should not be hesitating to take the trade. So now going from only watching the market or only watching YouTube videos to now watching YouTube videos, back testing, taking the trades, journaling, as well as visualization exercises, you have now seen things 5 times more than the average trader. And this is going to help you progress way faster, that you're going to get the hang of trading way before somebody else who is simply just watching YouTube videos or simply looking at charts. So try these 5 things out. Let me know how you guys like them. And if you guys did find value in today's video, make sure to smash that like button as well as clicking that subscribe and that bell icon. It would mean the absolute world to me. Everybody have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.